Okay guys, we're here. Yeah, that's it. We're done with this shit. A couple of things here are showing some age. We're gonna redo the carburetors. I'm gonna get new breathers. The rest of the stuff in here just needs to be cleaned. Okay. Just one or two little nuts I'm gonna change, like on the master cylinder. And that's about it. And the rest is, look at the dust. That's pollen. This car hasn't moved. I'm not going to fire it up because I don't like working on fuel with warm engines. Plus we got to give the magneto a wipe down. Bring it back to its original luster. So let's get this stuff off. Let's get this stuff packaged up. Okay, I got one off. That's where it all goes. Look at the size of those mothers. 2 1/4 inch round. Yeah. They're the spray bars. Okay, let's cover that up. We have atmosphere going in there. You guys might be a little crooked. Just be gentle. There's no race. I've had these off many times. See, everybody always thought these lines were rubber. These lines are metal. These lines are fuel line covered NICOP, flat at the ends. Okay guys, carbs are off. I wiped down the front of that valve cover and I wiped down part of the magneto. Yeah, I don't do the base. The last couple of inches is raw steel. Should have clear coated that before I put it in, but we ain't taking it back out. The rest of it's aluminum. It's a Vertex Joe Hunt magneto tuned by Jack Cotton. Yeah, Jack Cotton's long dead. I was in a jet boat in 1968, and that was it. I went from a jet boat to a jet car. So I want to do something to seal up these 4 lines. Nothing's going to siphon out. We're way higher than the fuel tank by a foot or so, and I doubt anything's going to come up. But I just wanted to wipe that, see how it looked. We got to come in here and give a detail. Like I said, I'm going to pick up a couple of nuts for the master cylinder. I know there's a fine thread. I know there's 3/8 fine thread. That'll make a world of difference in your face. It's the little things. So I don't have a hood back on here yet. We'll pick up a couple of things. I'm going to pick up some hardware. I don't think all this hardware was stainless steel. The washers, I mean, and the different sizes. Actually, they're all the same size except for 2 of them, and I think the 2 bigger ones went on that pillar block, and then the front pillar block, I think. But I'm going to get those washers in stainless steel. Nothing wrong with the nuts, they're not chewed. Nothing wrong with these brass ends, all good. Nothing wrong with this linkage. Just everything needs to be cleaned. And I'm gonna get these. These they used to sell right in the auto parts store for like $9 each. Or you could buy the one that said Moroso on the package, and it was identical for $20 each. The key is to put a bead of black silicone on the seam. So as the oil goes up in there and it drains back in, it doesn't leak all over your valve cover. So we use those as breathers. I do have this. One-way check valves on the collectors, capped off. So for normal street use, the engine builds up a pressure. So okay, very similar to the system Junior will have. So we got the carbs off. Got the snowball. Yeah, in that box is the pneumatic wheel to finish Junior's car. Brought some gas line in case I had to jump them over. These carburetors are actually starting to look the way I'd like them when they were aged, but that's gone. We will go through every piece. Every piece. When these go back on, they look brand new. If I have to go buy bolts, like these are starting to look a little ugly, we'll go buy them. Shit is so cheap. So, I want to get these broken down. We're going to go to the other storage unit and work on it. Yeah, I don't have a table there. I don't have anything there to work on. But just the same. So we got our carburetor stand. I love this thing. Yeah. Thing's made of steel. Everybody thought it was nuts when I bought it at the swap meet for $5. It's like carburetor stand. Are you kidding me? Doesn't move when you're playing with the carburetors, guys. How backyard is this? Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. We just need a clean area and a place for me to work. So, got a couple of tools here. So I'm going to take a couple of tools, take this apart. The only thing I'm not going to be able to do is take off this. But all this stuff is all mint, and he's not getting the base plate. Actually, this is the only screwdriver I have with me. So, let's hope. Okay, guys, this is the front carburetor. We could tell because it doesn't have the switch for the nitrous. So, we are sending him the main body, the metering blocks, and the balls. He does not get the base plate. He's not getting things like the accelerator pump cover and arms and stuff like that. See, I do have new screws here and new screws here, and this is all mint. So when it comes back, this, and this should be dichromate. These still have the choke horns on them. Talk about old school. These are 600 double pumpers, so more than enough. Oh yeah, still pumping. Ah yeah, this plate's gonna reek like gas. Okay guys, let's get this apart. Okay guys, it's a little bit later. The majority of this stuff is done. Okay, now I still have to pop off the inlets where the line goes. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Everything got a basic cleaning right now. I don't get any more aggressive than that. I just use the razor blade and flick it off. I put no scratches in it. Now what I'll do to clean up these surfaces is I'll just get a Scotch-Brite pen with carburetor clean on them. You put it on there, you let it sit a second, you rub it, and it's all gone. But I get off the majority of the stuff, so you don't have to let it soak through and all that stuff like that. I always save my base plate gasket. Because there's so many different ones. Yeah, by now I know what goes on these carburetors, and I know what goes on Junior's carburetor and the 750s and the modified ones and all that other stuff. But still, it's just nice to save it, keep that to the side. All the other gaskets, I don't care. Some of these gaskets are no-brainers. It's only two different style bowl gaskets. So this is what we got to work with. A little nick there. Like I said, the majority of the surfaces clean. These gaskets just fell off the bottom, which is nice. These 99.9% of them came off, so we'll just rub those, it'll be fine. I made sure I've got nothing in the passages. I labeled my primary squirters, my secondary squirters, my primary jets, my secondary jets, and how many times the mixture screws were turned out. So when we put these together, we could fire it up and just tune it from there. You know, we're right next to a motorcycle dealer. Guess you couldn't tell. I found this interesting. I forgot about this. It didn't have to be fancy because it sits on the back against the firewall, but the back side is a street sign. So, yeah, just be gentle with the floats. The floats will not tolerate a lot of bouncing on top of screws. So that stuff's staying here. Actually, all the stuff is staying here. I'm going to clean this stuff tomorrow at the shop. We're a minute away. I'll go there and spend 5 minutes there. I'll bring the wrench for this, box them up, and get them going right from there. So we'll be here early in the morning. That is how I'm shipping them. These just lightly tightened. 2 of them is all that's required. That'll protect the bottom. The carburetor will be fully wrapped. Pieces won't jiggle around. And we're shipping them double boxed in 2 separate boxes. So it's an inner box and an outer box. Well, there's another view of what we're going to do. And of course I'm going to wrap the carburetor and put it in there. And the carburetor should fit in there diagonal with no problems. So I'd rather do that than try and wedge them in one big box, and when he gets them, this is all beat up, and next thing you know, I'm buying $40 bowls and whatever. But I've cleaned these pieces. I haven't done these yet. Just a tad bit of carb cleaner. Done. comes off in seconds. I took the end pieces off. The only thing I didn't take out was the little Welch plugs. And obviously the air bleeds. So, that's it. That's all I could really disassemble. So, okay guys. There they are. Double boxed.